And we're going to get started with this recording as Lenny over there is hacking up a lung. Page 0 for Kobe Wovey. Kickoff, boys. Another Madden game. This is going to be good.
Yeah. Welcome to Degenerates +3 fans. I thought I was going to kick this off, but Ant got in the first word per usuals, and I didn't know when to jump in there. Just a little behind-the-scenes action for the fans. But we have a very exciting, I guarantee you this game will not disappoint. It's going to be LJets against Antony Paisan's second broadcast. This time the fans, special treat. You're actually going to be able to see what's happening during the game and not just me doing the play-by-play. So far in the last 2 days, these two gentlemen have met twice. Combined score, Antony Paisan 80, LJets 3. So we'd like to ask Lenny, little pre-game interview. Lenny, how do you bounce back? I know I hate to harp on it and ask you the same questions as I did after that Dolphins debacle, but then you lose 31-3. You were the Packers. You can't even punch it in one time. Lots of turnovers. Where do you stand going into this game? Where's your confidence? Where's your head?
Yeah, I'm realizing how bad my camera quality is here. I'm trying to make it good. Besides that, it's a new day, and we got a lot of game to play.
Yeah, we haven't started the games yet.
All right. Thank you for that. I am now significantly more inspired. Also, as for the camera, it looks much better than the one that I'm given to be able to actually watch the game. So you're in good shape with your camera. And tell you what, over in the winner's circle, Antony Paisan, you're now 54-0, lifetime against this guy. How do you get your guys up for another one of these games that everybody is expecting it to be a beatdown? We have to see who the two teams are, but I'd imagine you're at least going to be a couple of touchdown favorite. How do you get your guys ready to go?
Well, I tell you what, Mitchie, I used to be motivated by money. It's not really big for me anymore. I used to be motivated by the wins. Doesn't really do it for me anymore. My new drug is very simple. It's fucking killing Lenny. It's just the biggest rush in the world to beat this bum at Madden. One of the greatest Madden players, coaches, and owners that exists. And it's just the thrill of the game. And here's the thing. The reason why we win so many games, Mitchie, is simple. We know how to win. That is a skill, and our teams possess it.
If I may add, I think
Lenny, for a second there, aged by about 50 years with his glasses. Lenny, go ahead.
I think he's just a crock of shit, okay?
All right, so this my prediction.
Right, folks, let's get into the randoms and potentially
two randoms.
Two randoms and a suicide, right?
So we call that a sui.
Sweet.
All right, fellas. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, click. I got Cowboys. That's a good matchup. That's a good matchup, by the way, but I'll do it again. Now, do you want to do that matchup straight up?
That's Lenny's lock for this week. Vikings -7 over the Lions.
Oh,
you want to do that one?
We can if you want to. Let's do it different. Let's do the two randoms.
We'll take one more random and see if you can get it.
Two randoms.
3, 2, 1, click.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the Seahawks, but I know that's your favorite team to defend. And
Paisan is loaded now with a running quarterback.
Hate to see that.
That has to be nervous. He's going to go with a better defensive team, Minnesota Vikings.
You know what's funny about that is Anthony texted in a little group chat earlier saying, wait till I get a running quarterback. I think there's some correlation there with causation.
Yeah, I don't think you know what either of those words mean, by the way.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have the official numbers in. Oh, the total is set at 48.5. Seahawks favored in this game by 21.5. That is a lot of points to lay if you're like the Seahawks, but I got to tell you, I would hammer Seattle in this one -21.5. I'd probably sneaky go the under. I'm looking at a 42-0 win for Seattle.
I was thinking at the worst, it'll be 35.
Come on.
At the worst.
I really hope. Hey, I tell you what, when I started playing Madden with buddies, I got beat around a little bit, and I got better. So we're hoping that LJets, after 54 beatdowns, has learned a few things and can potentially make some changes for this game.
Hey, Anthony, you gotta be looking at the Zoom screen playing.
So I need to look at my Zoom screen.
I'll do it like that. Just play it like this.
So I'm going to play Madden with a half a second delay by looking at my computer where my TV's
Welcome to Minnesota, everybody. We got the kickoff coming up here soon. I don't know what those gentlemen were talking about, a little pregame banter.
Enter.
And we'll try to see what's happening on this field down there.
Ugly uniforms, by the way.
Minnesota will kick off. Antony Paisan's lethal offense will get the football first. He's going to take it out of the end zone from the 3, out across the 10, now the 20, running up the left sideline, 30, and finally brought down at the 39-yard line out of bounds. Great position for Russell Wilson to start. And Paisan is giddy on the sideline after that nice return on the road to open up. Seattle in some beautiful uniforms, going with the all neon. Wilson out of the gun on the first play of the game. Drops to throw, steps up, looks, swings it out, incomplete. Little underneath route. And Russell Wilson just missed an open receiver there.
I don't know what that was. That was a bad throw, Mitchie.
Hey, Lenny, why don't we get the volume up of the game here between the next 2 plays? Should have talked about that pre-show. 2nd and 10.
Oh, we did, by the way, Mitchie. We did. You just didn't.
Thought so. Thought I brought that up. Wilson pump fake, steps up, and he's sacked back at the 32-yard line. Lenny Jets looks like he's come to play in this one. It's going to be a 3rd and long for Seattle right out of the gate.
Can you hear it now?
Still silence down on the field.
What about now?
Here we go. Little background noise.
Terrible.
I believe it's 3rd and 16.
I'll mute it in a moment.
Okay, Lenny.
Big opportunity for Lenny early in this one to get a stop. Here's Wilson from the shotgun. He takes the snap, drops to throw, has all day, slings it deep down the middle. It is caught for a first down to the 46-yard line into Minnesota territory. Lenny looks like needs to take a break immediately after 16.
Can you hear it now?
I think we do this pre-show, Lenny. Maybe like instead of in the middle of the freaking game.
1st and 10 for Seattle. Man, big time missed opportunity for Minnesota there. Looks like Wilson might be dialing up the same play. Pump fakes, he throws over the middle. It's caught for a first down. Or no, did he drop that again? He did. Hang on. At the 20-yard line. Sorry, I'm in the nosebleeds here, courtesy of Lenny. Doing my best. 2nd and 10. Almost 2 of the same exact play to Metcalf in a row. Wouldn't be surprised if Paisan goes right back to that.
Maybe turn it down a little bit.
2nd and 10. Wilson will change the play quickly and sprint up under center, and there's a flag down, and that's going to be offsides. Unbelievable.
And I got a flag. Oh, my Lord. That's the goal. Yes.
He hit the trigger, Mitch. He hit
Lenny's teams have been known to self-destruct, and early on it's happening again. It's 2nd and 5 now. They'll run the ball with Carson. He's met in the hole after a gain of about 3. 3rd and short for the Seahawks. He just picked up a 3rd and 16. This one is a 3rd and 2, correct? 3rd and 3. Paisan, help me out here. 3rd and 2.
Oh, 3rd and 1. Sorry. Hard to see.
Very difficult to see that number. I can see it now. 3rd and 1. All right. Wilson waving to his receiver. Nobody was even out there. He hands it off up the middle. Carson is stuffed. It's going to be 4th and short. Wilson back to the line in the blink of an eye. Defensive line shifts in. 4th and 1. Changing the play at the line. Loves waving to those receivers pre-snap. He drops the throw. Now he's going to roll out to the right, looking, and he's going to be stopped at the 39-yard line. A huge stop for Lenny Jets. Did not see that one coming. He gives up a 3rd and 16 and 2 straight defensive stands on 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. And Kirk Cousins has the ball with Lenny Jets controlling him. This should be interesting. Cousins drops to throw, has all freaking day long. He slings it over the middle. It's caught for a first down and more. That's Cordero Patterson. Nope, that's Stephon Diggs to the 45.
I got sick to my stomach after that. It was disgusting.
How about this start? Line dropping right now in Vegas. Here's a handoff to Dalvin Cook, and he's stuffed in the backfield for a loss of about 3. Nowhere to go there. Lenny checking out his notifications, not fully locked in, some might say. Hopefully he realizes he's got a golden opportunity here. 2nd and 12. Cousins will throw again. He will dump it out. It's a screen. Dalvin Cook on the near side to the 45. He picks up a few. It'll bring up a 3rd down for Minnesota.
What a powerful throw that was.
And he loves to run that slip screen here and there. Doesn't always or ever make sense. Drops to throw, 3rd and 10. Cousins fires it left side. That is caught for a 1st down. It's Diggs again to the 30. And this is a different man we're seeing right now in Lenny Jets coming out and punching the Seahawks in the mouth. We'll see how Paisan responds. Showing blitz. They'll hand it off to Dalvin Cook. Off right tackle. He's got room. Stumbling. And if he didn't lose his footing there, he probably would have walked that into the end zone. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite Lenny. He was stopped at the 21, just shy of the red zone. It's 2nd and inches. Cousins under center, takes the snap, hands it off to Cook, who is going to be stopped. It looks like just short of the first
down. First down, baby.
They did get him the 1st down. It was close.
So dumb.
That's big for Minnesota. Taking up a lot of time here in the 1st quarter. Cousins on 1st down from the 20. He's going to throw, clearly, because they're showing the defense their play pre-snap. He looks to throw, fires it over the middle. That is caught again. Another completion, this time to Adam Thielen. Gain, I believe, of about 8 on that one, fellas. It's 2nd and 2.
9.
Watch this.
2nd down and 1. 9. Cousins back under center, hands off to Cook. He's stopped right in the hole, but he fights through it and gets just enough for the 1st down. Lenny, when you get a chance, we might want to turn it up just a little bit more. Or anything.
Maybe turn it up a little bit.
And for folks at home, we don't need to hear what's happening. Just a little bit of background noise. We all agreed. Versus silence if I'm not talking. 1st and 10 from the 10, or just outside of it. Cousins showing a couple different running looks. Now a pass look. Now a run. Barking out signals at the line. Takes the snap, he hands it to Cook, got some room off right tackle, gets to about the 6. Gain of 4 for Minnesota. Methodically moving the ball down the field. Lenny did throw 2 red zone interceptions last game. Cousins trying to avoid that here. He takes the snap, he fakes like he's going to hand it off, slings it out to the left. It's caught by Diggs, and he's stopped just inside the 5, down to the 2. And that's the end of the 1st quarter. Unbelievable. And how about folks that took that over 48.5? Got to be shaking in their boots a little bit. They need Antony Paisan's high-power offense to get back on the field. Minnesota taking lots of time off the clock. They have a 3rd and 1 and a chance to punch it in. Cousins under center. Cook is the back. Offset eye to the left. Takes the snap. Looks to throw. Slant route over the middle. It's caught for a touchdown. That's Stephon Diggs. And the least likely of scenarios, Seattle gets the ball first. Lenny holds up and stops him, drives right down the field and scores a touchdown. Here's the extra point, and it is a 7-0 Jets.
That's literally the first fucking time I've tried to block a kick.
Gentlemen, that is Lenny Jets' first touchdown in 3 games. First time he scored first in a game against Antony in 36 meetings.
Jesus, Lenny, maybe turn it down a little bit.
Here's the kickoff. Paisan looking for another big return. He gets it out across the 20, cuts toward the right side, and gets popped at the 25-yard line. And Lenny Jets has come to play tonight, folks. So Wednesday night prime time, 8:30 start time. This is the afternoon of the game. Wilson under center. He drops to throw. He's going to roll out to the right. He has plenty of room. 35, 40. He's off to the races, and he finally gets tackled at the 45.
He's going to do that play 10 more times, at least.
And that is what Lenny had to be worried about coming into this game. They got to contain Russell Wilson, keep him in the pocket. Otherwise, he's going to be doing that all game long.
Maybe you should try to stop it, you douche.
Oh, man. Here's a handoff. Carson inside. He's stacked up and brought down after a gain of about 1.
This is so stupid. I feel like Lenny right now. Is this what this fucking feels like?
Paisan trying to keep it together, trailing for a rare few moments here in this game. It's 2nd and 8. Wilson drops to throw, rolls to the right. Looks like almost a designed run out to the right sideline. He picks up 15 and a first down. Out of bounds, and that is what Lenny's going to have to find an answer for. Here's checking his watch.
What time is it?
You dick.
Crock of shit moment right there.
That's a real crock of shit.
Yard line of Minnesota. Wilson under center. Man in motion. Takes the snap. They'll give it to him on the reverse. It's Metcalf. Or no, it's Tyler Lockett. I beg your pardon. Picks up about 9. He's brought down. Really tough fellas on the Madden to always tell which receiver has the football, but I'm doing my best. No excuses.
No excuses, Mitchie.
Yeah. 9-yard carry for Lockett there. 2nd and inches. Wilson hands it off right up the gut. Gain of about 4.
So stupid.
First down for Paisan. Looking to even this thing up at 7.
Oh, I wonder if this is going to be a blitz off the right.
First and 10, Paisan calling out the defense. Drops to throw. Rolls to his right. Looking. He's going to keep it up the right sideline, and he's knocked out of bounds after a gain of about 9. And that is working every single time that Russell Wilson wants it.
Don't you love how he did it from like 6 yards away?
Another 2nd and 1 for the Seahawks. High backfield. Wilson. They'll give it to Carson right up the gut, gain of about 1 and a first down. Hey, fellas, it's 32 is Carson, right?
I think. 32. Is that Carson?
Who's 22 in this one? Procise? Is that Procise?
Uh-huh. No, it's Procise. Procise.
No. Okay. Gotcha. Wilson drops the throw out of the gun. Fires to the left side. End zone. Touchdown, Tyler Lockett. And that's more like it from Antony Paisan. An extra point will tie it up. After Lenny gets with a big stop, a great drive, gives up a touchdown on a deep out route from Russell Wilson to Lockett. The extra point is up and through. And midway through the second quarter, it is 7-7. By far the closest game to have played in a while.
Now, can we get a fucking stop? Oh, my goodness.
Here comes Myers to kick off. Short kick, caught at the 15. Harrison Smith on the return. He's off to the races at midfield into Seattle territory to the 42-yard line. Big return. That's not Harrison Smith. I just do my best if I say
it is not. Harrison Smith is white, by the way.
That guy's light skinned. I can't. You gotta be able to see my view. I don't know who the kickoff returner is. It was
I don't see color. So that's a bit of an odd comment, Lenny.
Who was that? I'm not sure.
His last name was Cam.
It was what?
Ham.
Ham.
H-A-M, yeah.
Here's a handoff off right tackle. Dalvin
Hold
but he gets the ball ripped out and scooped up by the Seahawks. Over the game is a big one. The Vikings get great field position. Dalvin Cook coughs it up. And Antony Paisan has a football on hand. I'll show you the replay. In case this records in speaker view, folks, Paisan showed you exactly what happened. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Wilson, he'll hand it off. Carson is being dragged down in the backfield. Lost about 4 there.
Good to say for the right prick right now.
Here's Wilson on 2nd and 2nd and 14. Procise into the game. He takes the snap. Looks to throw, sets up, almost got sacked, but he got away from it. Now he's rolling out to the right, sets up, fires. It is caught, and it's going to be a gain of about 5 to the tight end.
That was dangerous, Mitchie. That's real dangerous.
3rd and long, but they got a little chunk back. 3rd down and 10 for the Seahawks. Last 3rd and long was 3rd and 16. They converted. Wilson out of an empty backfield. He's going to roll to the right. He's looking to run, trying to get the first down. He won't get popped about 2 yards short. That brings us to the 2-minute warning. Let's see what Paisan decides to do in his own territory. Tie game. He elects to punt. He will. No trickery here. Vikings will let this go, and it bounces and it's on the 1-yard line. Seahawks. Unbelievable. Down 1. That is truly
bullshit.
what a punt. Look where the Seahawks or the Vikings are. They're inside their own 1. Cousins under center, takes the snap, hands off to Cook, up the gut. He is popped, but he spins and gets about a yard there. Timeout by Seattle there.
I love how timeout by me.
Okay.
I love how he got a yard, but he's still at the 1. How's that work, Mitchie? Explain that to me.
I think they were inside the 1. That's how good of a punt that was. Cousins will throw out of his own end zone, fires it to the tight end Rudolph, who gets it out across the 5 to the 9-yard line. It looks like it's going to be 3rd and short from there. Then he thought he might have had enough for the first down there. Good play design.
You don't know, douche right now.
And fellas, I believe we have 1:41 to go here in this first half. Yes?
31.
31. I wish a screenshot could capture what those numbers look like to me right now. Anyway, 3rd and 1. Cousins under center. It's Dalvin Cook, the lone setback. Takes the snap, hands to Cook. He stutter steps and then crosses the 15 to the 16-yard line for a gain of about 7. Picks up a first down. Crucial how the Vikings handle this last portion of the half. You don't want to play not to lose, but they have to feel good going into the half. It's a tie game, but they will throw. Here's Cousins out of the gun, steps up, fires. That pass is caught for a first down. Gain of about 12. And a timeout. This time Minnesota took the timeout. Randy, that was you taking the timeout?
Yeah,
he took a timeout.
Yeah, it's something that's tougher to tell. 1st and 10. Clearly Cousins and Lenny Jets are in attack mode here. Still a long way to go to get into field goal range even. At the 29, out of the gun. Cousins throws over the middle. It's caught. It's another first down. They're on the move across the 40. That time it was Adam Thielen. Back to the line quickly. Clock ticks down to 40 seconds. Cousins fakes the handoff, sets up, has time, but now he doesn't. He's going to go down back at the 35. Jadeveon Clowney gets to him.
Big play, Mitchie.
Another timeout by Minnesota. Thought they might just pack it in after that one.
Nope.
That tie into half. They will not. It's 2nd and 16. Cousins drops to throw. Stands in the pocket. Looks. Fires it deep up the left hash. A leaping catch. No, it's incomplete. Adam Thielen could not hang on. Now it's 3rd and 16. Last 3rd and 16 was for Seattle on their first drive. Russell Wilson converted it to DK Metcalf. We'll see what the Vikings do. Cousins under center. Look in the backfield. We'll see if they decide to just run it here.
No, this is some stupid complex pass play, probably.
Snap, hands off. Cook stuffed right away. Nowhere to go. The Seahawks call the timeout. They still want an opportunity. No timeouts. And 26 seconds.
26.
Yes, nailed it. 26 seconds. No timeouts. They're going to get the ball back. Vikings punt it away. Lockett will let it go, and a great punt for Minnesota. This will die inside the 10, down at the 9-yard line.
Great job.
7-7, first half so far. Unbelievable. Wilson, it's going to be a delayed handoff to Carson. He's got some room up the left sideline. He's off to the races. He's crossing midfield. Chris Carson is gone.
What?
He's not going to catch him. He scores a touchdown.
Okay. Yeah, he's faster than everyone.
91 yards out
Yeah.
to end the first half. You are kidding me. Lenny
Let's go!
anything
That
wrong
makes
in
sense.
that situation. He did not mismanage the clock. Maybe he could have called a few less timeouts, but he ran the ball at the end. He punted it away. And Chris Carson takes off for a 91-yard touchdown. It looked like it was going to be
92 yards.
92 yards. I bet you the extra point.
Wow, 92.
14-7 Seattle. Incredible.
Lenny, what are your thoughts on that, buddy?
Dumb.
Dumb play. Here's Myers trying his best Younghoe Koo impersonation. Here's Ham on the kickoff return. Certainly not Harrison Smith. He gets to the 30-yard line. And I think the Vikings will have time for one play. Yes, boys? 4 seconds that we're looking
How
at?
can you even see the clock on that? I can't see anything.
4 seconds? 5 seconds?
4 seconds.
4
2
seconds.
seconds.
2 seconds.
2 seconds. Cousins drops to throw. Has time, sets up, heaves it deep. It's a jump ball around the 15-yard line, and that is broken up incomplete. That will end the first half. Hey, Ant, if you wouldn't mind pausing the recording real quick, a little halftime break. We'll be back in just a moment here.
How do I pause it? Do I just hit the pause button?
Yeah, the pause button first.
Pause.
All right, folks. Lenny messed up and he couldn't figure out how to hit a pause button.
You just gotta do it.
We're just gonna do the
We're
kickoff.
going to do the opening kickoff here. It's going to be Ham at the 15, crossing the 30, stopped at about the 33. Basically saw the same play twice in a row there.
There we go. Now we're gonna pause.
All right, now we've got
And the recording
Oh,
is back. Oh shit! I did
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Second half.
all right. Anthony is back. All right, we got our halftime interviews. We're going to start with Mr. Antony Paisan on top, 14-7, courtesy of a last-second 92-yard touchdown run from Chris Carson. Coach Paisan, how are you feeling after the first half?
Tell you what, we got to make some more plays. We're not where we want to be right now. That's what I'll say. Our guys have got more in them. They've got more potential. Kirk Cousins, a bum. He's got 81% completion, 79 yards and a tutter. That's a bunch of bull hockey, Mr. Stees. And I think we're going to come out of this second half swinging, big dick style.
Okay, what do you plan to do differently? Because I was going to point out the same thing. Kirk Cousins, you had the one, you stripped Alvin Cook. That was a big play, but he's got this offense moving. What are you going to do?
Well, it's not so much Kirk Cousins moving the offense, that friggin' puss over there, Lenny, he can only do slants, crossing routes, and hitches. So I just need to get better at reading him like a book like I have for years and just figure out how to beat his simplified offense. And I'm going to do that through great user D and letting him make his own mistakes.
All right, Coach, last question, and I'll let you go. What does Russell Wilson need to do in this second half to make sure that this is a win when we look up 2 quarters from now?
It's all about ball security. He's got to keep that thing safe. No turnovers. He had a fumble in the first half. Thankfully, that went out of bounds, but he's got to be safe out there. No turnovers. They're going to kill us in the second half if we give them the ball.
Thanks so much, Coach. Appreciate it. All right, Coach Jets on the other side, down 7, close game. Tell you what, you're trailing at halftime, but this is the best your team has played for a half of football in the history of your career. So how are you feeling? It's got to be bittersweet. What do you got to do in the second half to make sure you turn it around, come back?
We're playing well, but we gotta play a little bit better.
You said playing well, got to play a little bit better.
We got playing well. Gotta play a little bit better.
He whispered that to us.
I don't want the feedback. Like
Just
this
mute one of them. Just mute one of the computers.
Hey, thanks so much, Coach. Hey, let's get into the second half of action. Only really 2 big plays. Both of them were from the Seattle Seahawks, obviously the 92-yard run and the Dalvin Cook forced fumble when the Vikings were set up with beautiful field position on the return by Ham. Now the Vikings will start with the ball here in the second half. Kirk Cousins under center.
Jesus. Did you mute one of your computers? Oh my gosh.
No more game sound then.
Why don't you? Okay, we could probably hear it.
Are we actually going to have to explain to him how this works, Mitchie? Never mind. I got to get back to the game.
All right, 2nd down and 9. Cousins will go out of the shotgun here. He takes the snap. Pressure is coming, setting up screen. Dalvin Cook being chased out toward the right sideline and brought down after a gain of about 2.
He loves those screens.
That time it looked like it had a little bit of a chance, but linebackers for Seattle not biting. It was only a gain of 1. 3rd and 8. Big play early on for Jets here in the second half. Cousins from the gun, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Takes the snap, has all day long, throws over the middle. It's caught for a first down by Dalvin Cook. He loves those little hookup routes in the middle of the field, either to the running back or the tight end. Cousins threw that way behind Dalvin Cook, and he made a great catch to pick up the first down. Balls at the 45. They've had this Seahawks defense on its heels. He takes the snap, fakes the draw play, slings it out to the right side, and it's caught for a big gain and a first down into Seattle territory.
What the fuck?
32.
How do I not pick that off?
Kirk Cousins continues to roll into the second half. And they're in business again. Sends a man in motion. Now they'll toss it left side to Cook. He cuts it upfield and gets smacked. 29-yard line. But he did pick up 3. That was an absolute shot. Good to see Dalvin Cook is okay. Antony Paisan has been laying some punishment on Lenny's players for years now. 2nd and 7 for Cousins, changing the play at the line. Seattle will adjust to that change. He drops to throw, quick pass. It's caught by Kyle Rudolph, just short of the first down. And similar action, great game plan by Lenny Jets and Mike Zimmer here. They're getting easy options for Kirk Cousins on most of his throwing plays. It's 3rd down and 1. Cousins from the shotgun again, takes the snap. They'll give it to Cook, and he's hit and stopped short at the 24-yard line of the first down. We'll see what the Vikings do here. They're going to kick the field goal, try to make it a 14-10 game. It seems like the obvious choice. That is what they will do. This is a 40-yarder from the right hash. Here comes the kick. It is on its way, and it is good. And Lenny Jets is playing by far the best game against Antony Paisan that he has ever played. It's a 14-10 ball game. The pressure is now on Paisan and the Seahawks. They're going to get the ball back. Here comes the kickoff. He's going to run it out of the end zone from a yard deep out across the 20, and he won't get much further. He's brought down at the 21-yard line. That's where Russell Wilson will start his first possession of the second half.
It's insane. Insane.
Under center. Power I backfield with Carson. They'll hand it off to him off right tackle, and he's going to be taken in the backfield back at the 18-yard line. That's a loss of 3. Paisan looking unrecognizable on the offensive end. He's still winning the game right now, but Lenny's defense is playing tough. Wilson will go from the gun. Look for him to go back to the air here on 2nd and 13. Takes the snap. He drops the throw, fires slant over the middle, and it's broken up incomplete. He was looking for DK Metcalf, and he couldn't hang on. Good defensive play from the Vikings again, and it's 3rd and 13 for Seattle. Last thing they want to do is punt it back to Kirk Cousins with only a 4-point lead. Empty backfield this time for Wilson. He takes the snap and drops to throw. Looks, fires it deep, and it's caught, and wide open is Procise. He's off to the races at the 10, the 5. He's into the end zone. Another huge play for the Seahawks. An 83, yard touchdown from CJ Procise. And just like that, Lenny Jets was playing phenomenal defense. Another huge play from a Seattle running back, and it's a 20-10 game.
That's why you never kick a field goal. You never give me the opportunity.
Good. It's 21-10 10 Seattle. The Vikings were that close to getting the ball back, down by 4. That's
Dumb.
92.
Dumb. Yeah, it's dumb. Like you didn't do a full blitz on 3rd and 13.
I did it.
Off.
I wasn't mad.
And will take it out of the end zone. He's now crossing the 20, and he stood up right there. Get about a yard more to the 21. Vikings will start the same spot that Seattle did on its last drive. Paisan starting to sense it now with a 2-score lead. Cousins under center. Makes some changes at the line. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, drops back to throw, fires it deep down the middle.
Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable catch at the 47-yard line of Seattle is Stephon Diggs. What a throw and catch from Cousins to Diggs. And Lenny needed that one. Vikings right back in Seattle territory. Makes the handoff and throws a quick slant out to the left. It's caught by Diggs. I don't know if he meant to do that.
No, I did. It was just close. It was close.
He picks up about 7 on that. It's 2nd and 3. Everything is working offensively for the Vikings. They'll hand it to Cook. He stopped right in the hole. He lost a yard.
Why don't you kick another field goal over there?
Might be a little bit out of range here at the 41. But it's 3rd down and 4. Likely 4-down territory. Kirk throws over the middle. It's caught for a 1st down once again to the 30-yard line. And this time, fellas, help me out. Who is 81 for last year's Vikings?
Couldn't tell you.
Some tight end. Shanko. It's probably Shanko from like Madden 10.
I want to say it was something Smith, but anyway. Takes the snap, hands off, up the middle. Cook has some room, makes a move in the hole, and finally gets brought down at the 14. The Vikings are in the red zone. And Lenny Jets is maturing before our eyes, before the eyes of the fans. We head to the 4th quarter. He's down 11, 21-10, but the Vikings are on the move. Antony Paisan is sweating right now.
I'm not sweating. I'm just pissed.
You don't think for a second he wishes he could take that sweatshirt off, but he has a white T-shirt on, so we know how much he's sweating. He got another thing coming. Anyway, handoff, Cook inside. He shakes a defender and waltzes into the end zone. What a move by Dalvin Cook. 2 straight runs, totaling 30-plus yards, and a Vikings touchdown. Minnesota is right back in it. Do they go for 2 here? They do, to try to cut it to 3. Empty backfield for Cousins. Savvy move here for Jets. Let's see if he can execute. Cousins out of the gun, taking his time. Now he drops to throw, sets up, throws it into about quadruple coverage. It's tipped into the air and caught by Dalvin Cook.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
They convert the 2-point conversion. Reminds me of the Browns conversion a couple weeks back on Monday night against the Baltimore Ravens. A little bit of luck in the air. It is a
little bit of luck.
21-18. And if you had Vikings plus 21.5, you got to be feeling okay right now. Ball is caught at the goal line on the kickoff. Seattle will return it and not get back to the 20. Coverage team gets there and pops them at the 19. The pressure is on Antony Paisan.
There's no pressure. There's no pressure, Mitchie.
Only a 3-point lead.
So dumb.
His defense has played well here this afternoon outside of a couple big plays. 1st and 10 for Wilson. Drops to throw. Looks, steps up, and he's sacked back at the 12-yard line. Lenny Jets has come to play. 2nd down, and what is that, fellas? Is that 17?
17.
2nd and 17. Loss of 7 there. Simply rushed 4, but they got home that time. Here's Wilson out of the shotgun once again. Looking to at least get a chunk out of this. Drops to throw. Sets up. He is almost brought down, but he gets away. Now he's hit again. He fumbled. It's scooped up in the end zone by Minnesota for a touchdown. Unbelievable. Back-to-back sacks. Everything is bouncing Lenny Jets' way. It's a 24-21 lead. I do not believe what we're watching right now. Extra point is up and good. If you had Vikings money line, you don't have a pulse, but somehow they have a 4-point lead here in the 4th quarter. Mid-game interview. Coach Jets, how you feeling right now?
Like I said, just got to play a little bit better.
All right. He's always never satisfied. Here comes the return for the Seahawks. This one will get across the 20 to the 23-yard line. Antony Paisan and the Seahawks are looking for answers after Minnesota has rattled off 15 consecutive points, 2 straight sacks on that last possession. Won a strip sack of Russell Wilson that results in a defensive touchdown. Here's Wilson, empty backfield again, 1st and 10. He takes the snap, drops back, spins. He rolls to his left. Now he is running, and he's off to the races. He crosses the 40-yard line before he finally slides down. Gain of 23 for Russell. That might be what Paisan is thinking he needs to get back to. Is letting Russell use his legs to make plays, open things up in the offense.
What?
We're ticking down to, I believe, about 4 minutes to go, boys. Help me out with the time there.
5:45, Mitchie.
5:45, not even close. Wilson from the shotgun here. Ball is at the 41. He drops to throw, sets in the pocket, fires over the middle. This time it's caught on a crossing route. That's Tyler Lockett again. He had a touchdown earlier in the game. Lockett picked up 4 there. It's 2nd and 6.
5, Mitchie.
6 and 5. You would, if you were looking at this right now, it's anyway.
Yeah, stuff. I don't know how you can read it.
Doing my best. Pro Sice is into the game for Seattle to the left of Wilson in the gun. Wilson takes the snap, rolls to the left. Nobody's home. He's going to run for the 1st down and more into Vikings territory. Lenny Jets Vikings defender goes flying behind Wilson, trying to dive and take out his knees. Missed him by about 4 or 5 yards, give or take. And Wilson calmly jogs out of bounds. Unfamiliar territory for Paisan. They need a touchdown drive here, trailing by 4. Ball to the 45 of Minnesota. Wilson sets up, fires over the middle, caught wide open. That's Luke Wilson for a 1st down to the 27-yard line for Seattle.
It's a Disley.
Isley? I got to do my best, dude. I'm trying to think of who these guys are. Disley? I remember him.
Will Disley.
Will Disley. It's another guy that could just as well have been Luke Wilson. My fault. Anyway, no disrespect there. Ball's at the 26. Wilson hands off. This is Pro Size. Plenty of room off left tackle. Shakes the defender inside and gets popped at the 12-yard line. Seahawks are rolling. TJ Pro Size has to be averaging about 25 yards a touch at this point. He did take a lick at the end of that play, though. Don't you all want to see Kirk Cousins with a drive down by 3 late in the 4th quarter? That would be entertaining. Wilson dropping coming. He throws, and that pass is intercepted by Minnesota at the 8-yard line. He's brought down at the 10. Unbelievable. Russell Wilson turns it over in the red zone. Now the Seahawks need a stop. Ball at the 10. Cousins, they'll hand off to Cook. He's taken in the backfield. Back at about the 7-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. It looks like the ball is at the 8 for Minnesota. 3 minutes and change to go. 2nd and 12. Loss of 2 officially on that one. Cousins will throw, has time, fires it deep on a corner route, incomplete. Looking for Thielen. Almost a 2nd leaping catch through contact that time for Thielen, but he couldn't hang on to that one. Now it is 3rd down and 12. Both teams with all timeouts left. Still a huge play for both sides. Seattle needs to get off the field. Cousins drops to throw all day over the middle. It's caught by Rudolph, but he's going to be stuffed short of the 1st down. A big stop from Seattle. Picked up about 11. Maybe only 10 on that. It's going to be 4th and 2. Looks like Lenny's going to make the wise decision here and punt this one away.
Don't fucking do it. Don't you fucking do it.
He's going to Mike Vrabel this and let the clock roll a little bit.
Oh, correct.
Back down to 5. Setting up to punt. And he gets a delay of game. That's going to push him back 5 yards, and that is really important in terms of field position. Now he'll be punting out of the end zone. Got a little bit too cute there. And
Stupid, Marlon.
go. It's going to be returnable by Lockett at the 34. Lockett at the 45. Now running toward the left sideline into Minnesota territory. Inside the 40 to the 39. And that is a huge play from Tyler Lockett. Picks up 6 on the return. And Seattle's in business here with how much time left? I'm not even going to guess.
220.
220. I was going to say 320. 220 to go. Wilson takes the waist high snap, looks, throws, left side, caught first down to the 26-yard line. That's Lockett again on just a quick out route right by the numbers.
Actually, a corner route, Mitchie.
It was a corner route that never really got to the corner because he threw it as soon as he broke, but we're doing our best here.
Doing our best.
Couldn't have asked for more here, folks. We were expecting a blowout. Seattle on the ropes, but they are also on the move at the 24 of Minnesota. Wilson drops to throw, rolls to the right, automatic run, slides down.
I hate that, dude. I hate that. You can never hit him once you slide.
No defensive contain there. Wilson exploits that once again. And we tick down under 140 to go. 2nd and 2.
Touchdown.
Throw, fires to a wide open receiver, Metcalf, who is going to run into the end zone on the far side of the field in front of the pylon. Do a little dance. Seattle is back on top, 27-25 with 1:31 left in the game.
Oh my God. I'm just kidding.
The point. It is up and good.
That's a big play, Mitchie.
How about that? Wilson to Metcalf, the go-ahead touchdown, and Lenny Jets and Kirk Cousins are going to get an opportunity down by 3 to drive down the field and win this game. Short kickoff again. Ham will catch it at the 15. He's crossing the 30, and then he is destroyed at the 31-yard line. That's Luke Wilson again. Just kidding. Will Dissly with the tackle.
Not to be mistaken for the rapper based out of Minnesota, Lil Dissly.
Oh. Here's Cousins. First throw all day long, fires to the left sideline, and his receiver Diggs continued to carry that out of bounds for no reason.
Lenny, don't be a fucking prick. Just let me win this game.
Sorry for his quarterback. 2nd down and 10. Takes the snap. Quick drop. Throws over the middle. That is caught. Is that Kyle? No, it's Adam Thielen. Gain of 8. Back to the line quickly now for Minnesota. Down to a minute to go. He drops the throw again. Stays in the pocket. Throws incomplete. Diggs. He was wide open right off of his hands. Now it's a 4th down for Lenny. I feel there.
Oh, I fucking hate this. Just kidding. This is what I live for.
4th and 2. Cousins will go under center on the play of the game. Cook is the setback. Takes the snap, looks, throws. Quick route is caught by Rudolph for a first down to the 46. Timeout, Minnesota. We are down to 57.
Yep.
Okay, 57 seconds to go. Minnesota still 2 timeouts left. Ball's at about the 46, 47-yard line. Cousins drops to throw, has all day. Side, it's intercepted by Seattle at the 42-yard line. And that will all but do it. Kirk Cousins had a great game, and Lenny Jets did as well. But an ill-advised throw may have just put the nail in the coffin for Minnesota. Still 2 timeouts, 51 seconds, so there's some time. But Seattle can run off almost all of it. Wilson, hands off. Carson up the gut for a gain of about 3. Minnesota will call a quick timeout. And a valiant effort from Lenny Jets and the Vikings. They have officially covered the spread. The over is hit as well for those keeping score at home. Wilson, hands off inside.
Oh, shit.
He has the first down, And that will do it. Timeout,
Oh.
Minnesota. They cannot stop the clock anymore. The only thing that could possibly keep this game alive.
Don't say it. Don't fucking say it.
Flat out arrogance is the only thing that can keep it alive. And what do you know? Russell Wilson will go from the shotgun, takes the snap, hands off inside to Procise. He'll pick up about 5. And they're running no huddle here. They'll get another playoff, 2nd and 3. Looks like Paisan wants to win this thing by 10. Now his running back is taking
no huddle again. Go no huddle again.
He is playing with fire.
Call the timeout.
What's that?
Called the timeout.
Oh my goodness. He called how much time's left? 15?
19 seconds left.
19 seconds left. Seattle has taken a timeout. They could have stopped running plays 2 plays ago now.
They called the timeout. Yeah.
Instead, they called a timeout. They want another chance here on 3rd and 7. And it looks like they're going to take a knee.
Fucking prick.
They called timeout to take a knee. Victory formation for Russell Wilson, Antony Paisan, and the Seattle Seahawks in by far the closest game in the storied rivalry between these two gentlemen. Antony Paisan comes out on top once again.
Well, not yet, because this fucking douchebag won't hit the button.
But we're assuming, yep, and that will be it.
Nope.
Oh,
I called the timeout.
Timeout again. This is incredible.
Called the timeout.
I apologize to the fans at home. I was under the assumption that this game would be played somewhat similar to the way a real game would be played here in these last 30 seconds. I should have known better. It's more fun to do it a different way. Not sure what Paisan has up his sleeve here. He's lined up and ran 2 plays, called a couple of timeouts. He also called a timeout just to take a knee and call another timeout. Now Wilson is in the victory formation again on 4th and 8. He takes a knee again, but how much time is left?
That's game.
That's game. There was 1 second. Incredible. And that is all that Lenny Jets can do is look up to the sky.
Dumb.
Barn burner from start to finish. What a great game. Back and forth. Looked like Seattle was going to put it away with a 21-10 lead. Lenny fought back. He had some big-time plays. He did not back down. And now our boy Luke Wilson, a.k.a. Disley, is taking a little quick picture for the gram with Kirk Cousins.
No, Disley's 88. That was 44.
Yeah, no, but you was right.
It was Disley.
It was Disley.
Oh, this? I thought Disley was 88.
Yeah, that was him.
That was 44.
No, was it?
We can roll the tape.
We can run it back. We can check the recording.
Hey, Coach Jets, just one question after this game. What do you have to say for yourself?
We were close, but we just had to put it away, and couldn't put it away today.
Mm-hmm. Now, I noticed for a second, I lied, second question. I noticed for a second on that last throw that he looked like he was open there for a second, and there was a hesitation, and then you still decided to throw it in there. Am I misinterpreting that play, or what were you seeing there? Because obviously you're the one down on the floor.
I was waiting for him to break, and he was open. And when I threw it, the guy came to him and got picked off.
Okay, it was a little crossing route. So when you say you were waiting for him to break, was he going to cut it
Oh,
up?
I thought you were talking about the one on the interception one. The last play, my last interception.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
That
about.
was an out route. That was like a corner route, Mitchie.
I was saying he was waiting for him to break. I think he'd already broken it.
Yeah, he had already broken. Yeah, he was very much covered. It was a terrible throw.
Yeah, it was a terrible throw.
Stephon Diggs, are you guys going to keep him around after that bullshit drop?
Probably not. Nope. Looking to trade him.
He's gone. All right, thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach Paisan, it's a pleasure to watch you every week in, week out. And you guys, it wasn't your best showing, but at the end of the day, a W's a W. How do you feel looking at those statistics? How proud are you of this football team?
W's a W, baby. Very proud of my guys. Very proud of my guys. They showed real grit today. They showed real determination today. You don't come back late in the game without having a certain set of skills, and we've got them. We've got the tangibles, but more importantly, Mitchie, we've got the intangibles to win football games.
Awesome. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to watch both of you fellas.
I
Again,
will say this, Mitchie, if I can just add in an extra comment there. I ran into this situation, this scenario with my opponent at least 15 to 20 times. He has never beaten me. So while I may have been sweating a tiny bit in the first half, as soon as the second half started, I had absolutely zero doubt that I was going to win this football game. So I just wanted to point that out. Lenny's a
Okay, I do have a follow-up question then. So you
Sure.
said you have zero doubt, and I respect the hell out of that confidence. But let me take you back. I want you to try to really go into where you were feeling emotionally. You're down 25 to 21. You're driving. It's like, it's okay. All we got to do, bing, bang, boom, get in the end zone. We'll be back on top. We'll be in good shape. It's late in the game. You throw an interception.
Yeah.
Lenny needs one, maybe 2 first downs to put this thing away. You're telling me you're not a little bit worried?
I was very annoyed after I threw the pick, but after his first offensive play, I knew I was going to get the ball back because he ran it off to the side, and I tackled him for a loss of 2 yards. And I know he does not have a clutch bone in his body. I knew I was going to get the ball back. I didn't know if I was going to score, but if I'd gotten the ball back, I was pretty much going to score. The thing about that game, Mitchie, if I could interject here, the Madden gods were out to kill me. He had about 4 or 5 absolute BS catches. The strip sack has never happened to me once in my career. The deflection for the 2-point conversion, just an absolute mockery. The algorithm was out to get me today, and I beat the computer.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the time, Coach.
Yeah, hate to see it.
Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had fun. Again, 28-25, Seattle knocks off the Minnesota Vikings.